see the Chariot as charging towards you. Look, he knows where he's going, he, she, they. Charging towards you. So perhaps this person did once upon a time, or perhaps they will again. But it's also a card for me about being on the right path. And you're probably sat there thinking, well, how can we be on the right path? We're separated, or we can't, I think they can't, the two people I'm talking about cannot find a resolution no matter how hard they try, or we're separated. But sometimes when we have those unhealed wounds, baggage that we've brought into a relationship, things have become codependent, unhealthy, or whatever the case may be, sometimes the universe will separate for people to heal their own wounds, and if it's meant to be, they'll come back together, and if it's not, they won't. And that's kind of because I feel like there's all these cards in reverse, but it's like, but you're on the right path. So that's an important note. I think there is has been a lack of honesty with this person, like upright epiphany. Like, they don't see your perspective. They don't see your perspective on it. They don't want to see their perspective on it, and they've not been open and honest about their feelings and their thoughts. You were this person's happy place. You were this person's emotional contentment, happy ever after, like the person that they saw growing old together with, saw, a really, really beautiful life. And now everything's in reverse. Everything, you had that tower earlier. I feel for them. They don't want to help themselves, is what I'm hearing. They don't, the Page of Pentacles upright for me, that's my allocated card for, going to therapy and counselling and getting help and helping yourself. When it's in reverse, it's someone that doesn't want to. They want to stay. And it's sad, actually. This is someone that wants to stay in their own negative mindset. And we can't control or do anything about that. And that is a sad, sad truth, And as hard as it is, sometimes we have to adopt the attitude of we need to let others walk their own path and learn their own lessons. And if they don't want to and they want to stick their head in the sand, then that's, nothing you can do. And that's really sad. But yeah, they don't want to help the situation. They don't want to get help there. They are healing. There's a very, very powerful red thread and heart in this card that I'm always, always drawn to. Like, they've gone within themselves to heal. It's like protecting themselves in a bubble. And I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe bubbles means something to you, that word, or it's a sign. But they lost their happy ever after, their 10 of Cups. You truly were that to this person, is what I'm hearing. There's a lot of love for you, but the Knight of Cups is a little bit, you want a king. You want a king or a queen, I'm not gendering he, she, they, but, pages, no, knights, kings, yes. There's always like a little bit of immaturity attached to the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. Yes, there's love, there's romance, but it's kind of like a hopeless romantic energy where, I think this person might have gone all in on you, but like the reality, it's almost that avoidant energy of, what I've heard people say of like, oh, suddenly this is real. I'm going to avoid kind of thing. They see you as protecting your peace. They see you as, I'm just going to sit here. And so you should as well. If someone's ghosted you, they've not given you the closure you needed, if, they've not respected you, been honest with you, then, does that person deserve you? But that's another story. They see you as someone protecting your peace, sat in stillness. The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very, very humble. Very, very humble. I'm going to sit here with my coin in stillness and just nurture myself, which is really beautiful. But the overall energy of this, they're really, really unstable within themselves right now, is what I'm hearing. But you've got 6 Cups, and the 6 Cups is a return. It's often a reunion, but it's someone going over the good times, being nostalgic. So I feel that's your person right now. Right, let's tap into their feelings. How is your person truly feeling? Full of anxiety and sadness. Wow, you've got a lot of blue cards. Don't think this person doesn't care, because they do. You might know that it's quite a sweet energy, actually, in a way. You could know this person, they want your forgiveness. I'm telling you that now. You could know this person suffers with anxiety, but I think every time they even think about you, they just end up in an anxious mess. Your person might have let anxiety about the future get in the way and ruin this connection. Yeah, I think they've gone over and over and over it and in their minds a million times with that introspection. Because I'm almost getting the energy of like overthinking. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Oh, I'm getting that Michael. I want to say Michael Jackson there. Michael Jackson might be important. Not Michael, George Michael. Always, and you gotta have faith. I know I can't sing, but that song always comes in my head. Let's get 2 more when I read that card. Yeah, that is the overall energy of this. Person's petrified. They're petrified of this love. They're petrified of commitment. They're petrified maybe of everything. Maybe you know, oh, okay, that's not the best. I was only going to get 2. There might have been trust issues here. There might have been jealousy. For some of you, they could actually have been jealous of you as a person or what you do for work, but there could be jealousy of you with other men, women, he, she, they, whatever the case may be. That could have been a big thing when it comes to 2 of you, but anxiety and sadness, I think they've thought about you a lot. They've thought about the situation a lot. You know, they have spent time in introspection, which is really good. They're reflecting on themselves, but I think you as a subject, as a person, just fills them with anxiety. But I do feel they got really anxious about the future. You know, some people tend to, what's the word, catastrophize. And they'll be like, well, it won't work out because of this, this, and this, or this will happen, or something really bad will happen, or, you know, just playing out these bad scenarios in their head. But the truth is, none of us know what the future holds. That is the beauty of trusting the universe. But I think might have been what happened when it came to your connection. I'm going to go to the next part. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my link's in my bio. I've extended out my sale, £25 for a 20-minute pre-recorded video reading until 1st of January. Love and light. Bye.